On this, the 10th anniversary of the opening of Holy Innocents Children's Hospital, Uganda, let's take a moment to reflect on where we started and just how far we've come. Holy Innocents Children's Hospital began many years ago as the dream of Paul K. Bachenga, Archbishop of Mbarara, Uganda. In the early 2000s, the Catholic Archdiocese of Mbarara already ran 2 adult hospitals and 18 medical clinics. But Archbishop Paul wanted a new hospital focused 100% on children. In the early 2000s, 1 child in 7 in Uganda was dying before the age of 5, mainly from treatable diseases like malaria, dysentery, and pulmonary infections. There was no dedicated children's hospital in all of Uganda, and the resources that were available were woefully inadequate, with children crowded onto makeshift beds in rooms that would let malaria-carrying mosquitoes come in right through open windows. At this same time, Tom Thomas, who was a San Rafael parishioner, who, during a major health crisis, made a promise to do whatever God asked of him if he could get better. Tom did recover, and then waited to see what God had in store for him. Archbishop Paul met with Tom at San Rafael Parish and told Tom of his dream to build a children's hospital. Tom recognized that this was his opportunity to fulfill his promise to God, and the idea of Holy Innocents Children's Hospital was born. Tom put together an all-volunteer board. Monsignor Dennis Michelanis of San Rafael Parish joined the board as a dedicated group of medical, legal, academic, and business professionals. Archbishop Paul donated 8 acres of land for the hospital compound. This is what the hospital grounds looked like in 2007. We were granted our nonprofit status in April 2007, and we began fundraising. In mid-2008, we broke ground and began construction. And on July 4th, 2009, Holy Innocents Children's Hospital opened its doors and began to treat and save children by the thousands. In the beginning, Holy Innocents consisted of an inpatient hospital and outpatient facility. Later, we added a pharmacy, laboratory, pavilion, canteen, and more. Then came our most ambitious project, a 9,000 square foot surgical center with 2 operating rooms, a digital x-ray machine that allows images of children to be sent anywhere in the world, sterilization equipment, and a waiting room for parents. We began fundraising for the surgical center in 2013, started construction in 2015, and opened the surgical center in January 2019. Children come to Holy Innocents Children's Hospital from all over Uganda and even nearby countries. As of mid-2019, at our 10-year anniversary of the hospital's opening, over 44,000 children have been treated for life-threatening diseases in our inpatient hospital. More than 210,000 children have been treated at our outpatient facility, and hundreds of surgeries have been performed at our new surgical center. The outpatient and inpatient facilities have been operationally self-funding since 2012, and the hospital employs 55 staff, all Ugandan. Because of Archbishop Paul, Tom Thomas, and support from caring people like you, Holy Innocents Children's Hospital literally is a dream come true. We have one final project that we want to complete for Holy Innocents, an infant critical care ward. In 2018, the Ugandan government designated Holy Innocents Children's Hospital as the regional resource center for very ill babies. Since then, a monthly average of 65 critically ill newborns, including an average of 15 premature babies, are being sent to Holy Innocents Children's Hospital from 7 other general hospitals in the regions where mothers go to give birth. Holy Innocents provides the best chance for these children to survive and thrive. This is an area of the hospital compound that we are currently using for care for these infants, but we are limited on space, and we need to have a separate facility where we can treat these children. We've drawn up plans for the new facility, which will cost an estimated $360,000 to $400,000. Adding in the cost of equipment, including an air filtration system and an oxygen distribution system, The total needed for this project is approximately $550,000. So far, we've raised $333,000, so we need an additional $222,000 to complete this one last critical needed facility for the hospital. Many wonderful people have supported Holy Innocents Children's Hospital for years, and we are so appreciative. We're asking that you extend your generosity one last time to make this final project a reality and to help save the lives of these infants. Thank you to everyone all over the world whose generosity has made Holy Innocents Children's Hospital the hugely successful medical facility it has become. And thanks especially to Monsignor Dennis Michelanis and the parishioners of San Rafael Parish in Rancho Bernardo, California. Without you, support for Holy Innocents Children's Hospital would have been impossible. Thank you, and God bless.